Good evening. The mother of a young mum from Sussex who vanished without a trace 5 years ago says she will never give up hope of finding her.
A fresh appeal was launched in Worthing today to mark the anniversary of Georgina Ghazala's disappearance. A murder inquiry was launched in 2019, but the family still have no idea about what happened to her. Andy Dickinson has more.
It's been 5 years since Georgina Ghazala went missing. 5 years in which her children have not had a mother. 5 years in which her family and friends have battled with their despair. They've campaigned relentlessly, held vigils, posted endless appeals, and there's still no sign of her.
I feel like I'm living in a bubble, and you keep thinking it's going to pop now, and everything's going to go back to normal life. This is just a dream. It's still surreal. The boys live with me, and I'm just sort of trying to enable them to have a nicer life as possible. They don't understand it at all. It doesn't matter what you say. You can say, well, Mummy might have come to some harm. She might not come back. And then 20 minutes later, they'll say, well, Mummy might come back this weekend, though.
CCTV images taken at this off-licence on March the 7th, 2018 are thought to be the last recorded sightings of Georgina. Police say they've investigated dozens more, taken, they say, thousands of statements, and yet seem no closer to knowing what happened next.
We have to consider the possibility that she's come to harm, possibly at the hands of someone else. I took the step to record it as a homicide after we'd conducted extensive proof of life inquiries and we were unable to find any trace of Georgina being alive. We remain as committed today as we were on day one to finding out what happened. And that's why it's really important that members of the public call into the police and give us any information they have about Georgina or what could have happened to her, no matter how small.
It's really difficult for families when someone's gone missing because there's a sense that nothing can really move on until the person's found or they know what's happened to them. It's really important that missing investigation is kept alive by people still thinking, have they got information that might help find the person, jog someone's memory. Is there something they thought was irrelevant that is now relevant?
Despite staging their own reconstructions and bringing their own investigators on board, another year has passed and the mystery of Georgina's disappearance has only deepened. But her family are adamant that someone, somewhere, knows what's happened to her. Andy Dickinson, ITV News, Worthing.